Wish I had a day just to turn up. Have to say my time's burnt up. Something like my pockets in the saddest way. Reality TV just laughs at me. Kinda like those bullies in high school. Behind scenes was catastrophe. So could everyone quit telling me what I had to be? Just to be simple with you, brother, I'm truly glad to be a fuck up. Cause right now I'm down, so homie, what's up? I know I didn't grow to get here by being stuck up. Some people out seeing how much energy they can suck up. But I'm filling the cup up, passing it to my brothers. Maybe one day I'll buy a house for my mother. Up on the mountain, awesome. Helipad so I can visit often. Send my dad golfing off with Steve Austin. Stone cold focused. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. It's been a minute now, milking every opportunity. I should get a cow, never seen an obstacle that I couldn't get around. But I'm not from royalty, so I didn't get a crown. These thoughts were written down for those who sit and frown. Complain every day about the blessings they were given. How do you suppose those bros in Africa are living now? Maybe you could see the light if I could shift the clouds. So I'll try, but man, look how time flies. This year came and went like drive-bys. Mama still says she's surprised by my size, but this cat survives, still got my 9 lives. So what you wanna do? Go home, relax for 5 days cause you wanted to? I'd rather be out in Bombay, but I ain't mad at you. I'm not at home to stay, I'm just passing through. There's things I have to do. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. I've been in the office, they asking me where I'm off. I'm thinking that I fell off, it's a bad decision to start off with. If I don't call back, don't be mad at me. Home or family is surely somewhere that I'd rather be. I've been on the road for just too long, hoping that I'll come soon. No, when that'll be, man, who knows? Guarantee y'all have something to show. Most of y'all complacent, none of y'all got patience. I know that for a fact, cause I'm part of that equation. Learned from the school of life, and this is orientation. Nothing could prepare me for what I recently been facing. Some say that gravity is too strong, but when you love, you really can't do wrong. So I'm sorry I can't move on, but I couldn't leave without this new song. Hey, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. Toughening up, we messed up in the middle. Arguing lately, and baby is giving me pain. Like Benjamin Button's a riddle. Oh. Sorry if you can't keep up with me now. How many times I keep bumping around? Oh. Too many times I trip on the line and you huffing and puffing, I'm sitting and crying. But something is changing, truth that I'm finding. Then we always find out that we both got the right to go. Some fast and others slow. Further along it shows we still got the plans to go, but we all got a purpose. We both got the right to go, and we all got a purpose. When you see me get fantasies you keep, make it real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. You always find out that we both got the right to go. We all got a purpose. When you see you get too many times I trip on the line and what I see I get.
Look at that. DCL tour guide saving the day. Let's try this again. What is up? How you doing, Connect Lady? Let me see if I can get my camera to behave. You know, it doesn't matter if we've been here for 1 year. We will figure these things out, right? Year 2 goal: get a new camera. But you know, you invest in these things. You want them to work, right? This is really weird for y'all, I'm sure. This is also why I like the avatars, because you don't get this issue. We're definitely going to be breaking out the avatars tonight. Let me try and get out of the frame and then get back in. Because it's like the auto like focus. Wow. Jeez. Looks like I'm being censored by my own camera. Boom. Somebody on stream actually showed me that technique. That worked really well. All right, we're back in business. It is not an actual camera, unfortunately. It is a Logitech camera. HD 1080p. As in, it'll pee on me. It's gonna piss on my stream. UMAC with the 300 bits. Let's go, UMAC. Much love. Happy birthday, people. Back to the excitement. Happy birthday, everybody. This is our birthday of the report. We've been 365 days strong as a community. UMAC was there day one. Peanut Butter there day one. DCL tour guide day one. All y'all, you know, I'm grateful to be seeing you all here. We have an exciting agenda ahead of us for this birthday party. Number one, we're going to be checking out the new website. That's right. Decentraland Report has our official website is launched and ready. We're going to jump into that. We're going to go through the tokenomics document. We're going to jump into some dancing. And while we're dancing the night away, I'm going to be dropping and raffling off report tokens. So stick around. We're going to be probably busy for a while. So I thought it was the light, but then I just like got multiple lights and it doesn't seem it's the light. Much love, Graph Call. Appreciate you big time. Graph Call also an OG day one. Appreciate you, Connect Eddie. We have been here. We've been doing our thing. I think it's an exciting time for us, and I think I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic to present to you. Drum roll, please. Let me get a drum roll going here. Here we go. Drum roll. Oh. I just got it. The moment you have been waiting for. We've worked hard for this, folks. There's nothing to say this is the end. This is everything to say that this is just the beginning, okay? Because there's no turning back now, people. We have a vision. We have a movement. We got a bunch of people around us ready to commit to this mission of a decentralized effort towards preservation of our history in the metaverse of Decentraland. Are you ready? Give me some 9s in chat right now if you are ready for this. Let me get some 9s in chat. It's about to happen. Right now. I give you the Decentraland Report website. Let me get some tunage on that for sure. Let me see. Alright, y'all. Here we go. This is where we start. This is where we begin. Check it out. The Decentraland Report, a P2E experience for historical preservation. That's our mission. Of course, if you click watch, it'll take you to the Decentraland Report. That's streaming right now. Boom. Our reporters cover events, content, and impromptu greatness as it unfolds in the metaverse. The metaverse is about to change how humans connect from around the world. Understanding how all of this unfolded can make all the difference. Get rewarded for participating as a reporter or a viewer. Here's our report token. Got voting power for our future DAO voting. That token's gonna get is earned by tuning in and collecting popes at our events, as well as being a reporter. And you can use it to, as well as the voting, to post special assignments for reporters to cover on air. So we got a tokenomics doc and audit we're gonna get into shortly enough. But let us continue. I'm gonna drop this link in chat for everybody. If you check out the schedule, let's start with our schedule page right here. We aim to be live every day, so we can have every single day, a report on what was happening in Decentraland. So check the schedule to get an update on all the latest in Decentraland. What's up, Maha? There is no Pope for today's event, folks. Today, there is going to be purely the drop of the report token. The Popes were for me to be able to count for previous events. I've been assigning points for raffle winners, but at this point, it's all up to you whether or not you actually got your On Earth badge, if you won some raffles, or if you posted here on Expand. My drum roll is for you, but let's keep going through the weekly schedule. Monday, we have DCL Tour Guides. Let's go. Throw some 9s in chat for DCL Tour Guides right now. Let's go. Tuesday, of course, NF Tuesday with yours truly. Nothing. Just, probably nothing. Wednesday, we have Fractillions, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, of course, here for my regular report. And Friday at 8 p.m., we have Raven. So Raven's going to go live at 8 p.m. We're probably going to have to raid her if she does. And then we also had Big Ben today at 12. Tomorrow, Percy is Saturday, 1 p.m. So if you want to ever see our calendar and our schedule, this is where we're going to be updating that. You can imagine we're going to have a lot more reporters, different languages. So this whole part, the scheduling part, is going to be an interesting thing, and we're going to fill that. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have reporters every day, and it's just going to be... It's going to be a true report. It's going to be true historical preservation. Now, tell me, where do you want to go first? Do you want to go check out the blog or the tokenomics document? Both are very important. Where would you like to start? Or maybe before we even get there, while you tell me that, I got to come back here and say, number one, people can always jump in. So this will take you to the DCL Report HQ. And you can report it. You can get us on Expand right over here. See, here's some cool stuff. 10,000 event attendees, 200 episodes, 8,549 supporters so far, and 6 reporters so far. My goodness. Year 1 on the game. Appreciate you, Teddy. Thank you, Crypto Fisher. Appreciate y'all popping through. Appreciate the happy birthdays. Deuces, much love. If it is up to me, we will get to that 999th birthday. I think it is possible. But let's aim for the 9th birthday first. If we execute this next year the way that we envision, the Decentraland Report should be able to exist as long as Decentraland and the blockchain and decentralized ecosystem exists, as long as the metaverse exists, the report can exist. And what we're in the process of doing, I hope you know, for all those who you've been tuning in for the last 365 days, we're up to something here. Today marks a special day, not just for that, but also for the report token drop. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. Special thanks to everyone who makes the report possible. Of course, we have our sponsors and our partners. You can learn more about them. Of course, shout out to Portion, premier online marketplace connecting artists, collectors through the blockchain technology to easily sell, invest, and own art and collectibles with complete transparency. Shout out to Portion. Of course, Expand GG. We love Expand. They are the hub for our community. What we do as a community really comes down to how we can interact here on Expand through our leaderboard and our challenges, our NF Tuesday. None of that, the fact that we can disperse our donations here across all of our reporters. So those reporters who participate, they participate to earn. They also get actual cash split up from what comes through Expand. So all of that is made possible because of Expand. And actually, congrats, maybe I can't announce, but they actually just got a freaking huge opportunity. I don't want to spoil the news for them, but y'all know what Alec, Stefan, y'all know what I'm talking about. Basically, they are on the road towards the moon. So we are proud partners with Expand. Love Expand. Of course, MetaZoo International, where we're holding our very birthday party. No better place in Decentraland to be on a Friday night. You can guarantee that. Some of the best builders I know in the whole metaverse. I really am in awe in what they create, and it's such a pleasure. Medikey has been a longtime supporter of the channel. I could not say that the Decentraland report would be what it is today if it were not for the Medikey. What we did as a community and what we continue to do and evolve and help building this community has just been amazing and a pleasure. And definitely make sure y'all check out Medikey. They've been pioneers for a long time. Just you see the same people. They're just continuing to go. And of course, Nastia, a longtime fan myself. My niece is a big fan of Nastia, so I've always known that she has a huge future ahead of her. And she was discovering the metaverse. We were blessed to have the opportunity to be her introduction point. So if you want to check out all of our episodes there of bringing Nastia into the metaverse, the first child star, 250 million subscribers on YouTube. We introduced her to the metaverse. It was pretty cool. And that's what the Decentraland Report is all about. It's going to be a gateway for us to experience history as it unfolds here. And thanks to some strategies around how we're going to keep that in our report, in our meta archive, people in the future will be able to come back and see this moment, especially today, and say, hey, this was a special day in the metaverse. What is up, Tum4Y1? Oh, my cam hit that 1080. Just had to warm up, had to stretch out. So what do y'all think? Should we start with the blog or the tokenomics? Or should I just choose? I want to see what music is playing in here. It's like, it's not that loud. It's like talking. Talking volume. But this track is dope. Token, Deuce's Deuces says token. All right, let's go through this tokenomics doc. All right, folks. Shout out to Fractillions for putting together this beautiful document for us. Let's see. Just going to scroll through. So this is version 1.0. As we drop our, as we drop our report token and we start to do stuff in our snapshot DAO and make votes and proposals and all that good stuff, this will evolve. So this is just a starting point, and it was built a lot with the help of a lot of people. Shout out to TrustSwap for even making this token exist. And their CEO was really supportive and helpful. Very experienced. Actually, went through my tokenomics document with me and showed me where I could expand and where I could improve. And shout out to Peanut Butter, who's definitely a big help and supporter along the way of realizing this. So let's just dig in right now. So our symbol is, of course, report. It is an ERC20 on the Polygon network. That's going to make it very easy for us to do all sorts of stuff. No worries about the high cost, and we don't really need to be on Ethereum for multiple reasons. So there's reasons to be on Ethereum. We could get into that, but things worked out where the best place for this to be, of course, couldn't put anywhere better. There is a supply of billion. That's right, people. 1 billion tokens. My goodness. There's a billion report. That's a lot. That for me is the possibilities. Maybe for you, you're why is this guy tripping out? It's really, but thinking about how that's going to create, that billion tokens is going to realize that's what's going to fuel our recording of history. And it's going to be sort of like a communal effort. Everyone's going to do what they do, and it's going to be people. We got a contract address here, and you can check out the audits. Here's the allocation. We have 5 million that goes to TrustSwap for the minting fee. Glad to give that to them. Incentives for reporters. So reporters will get report tokens weekly when they do their report. So every week they're going to get a set number of tokens, and that is going to be that set number of tokens is going to be voted on in our DAO. And you'll also get a special assignment, which how much that'll be paying out for the special assignments will also be voted upon in our DAO. So there's a batch aside that's just for the incentives for the reporters, so people who are capturing the report. There's also going to be rewards for viewers. So when you come to events, Pope tokens, raffles, when you're the top of the leaderboard on Expand, all different ways that you can actually go ahead and earn those tokens via participating. And even I imagine when we have the meta archive, there could be something where to view something in the meta archive, you need to use your report token. So there's a lot of ways that as a viewer, by being here, there's a value to you using that token, not only for the DAO, but for all sorts of things regarding submitting assignments as well. So we'll get into the use cases shortly, but that's why it's important that reporters aren't the only ones who are getting these tokens, also the viewers. It's going to be like an ecosystem that's feeding itself, and where the content that we're seeing is the kind that we want to see in our report, in our history. That should be decided by the community and representative of the community. So this token is going to be how we're going to achieve that. We're going to lock up 200 million for the team and advisors. How much each team member is going to get will also be voted on by the DAO. So that's also going to be voted on. Everything that is important, we're going to decide together. Founding community. So this is the one thing, is that we did set aside for the people who've been here supporting from day one. 30% of our On Earth badge is going to go to our On Earth badge holders, and 45 million is going to be reserved for future partners and airdrops. Maybe we decide we want to airdrop some to our homies at the MetaKey. I would definitely put that proposal up. Will we be burning tokens in the future? So far, there is no burning aspect to this, because it's not meant to be. At this point, it wasn't. I didn't design it in a way where. I mean, that could be. I figured that could be voted on in the DAO. I didn't want to make that decision up front. I'm not trying to. What do you think? I mean, Deuces, this is the kind of stuff that I think we can evolve here. I definitely obviously see value in sort of maybe we could have it be, we could vote that when you submit an assignment, for instance, there could be like a certain amount that gets burnt every time you submit an assignment. So you're going to use those report tokens to submit assignments to our reporters to have them cover whatever you want to cover in the Decentraland Report, right? And like if it's a scene or maybe an event, someone's birthday, whatever it may be, like you want to get it into the report for that day, you could submit those tokens and maybe we could have a burn quality there. These are all things that I want us to vote on in our DAO. We already have the snapshot ready, so literally after tonight, when I'm done airdropping all these, we're going to be A-okay and ready to start, thinking about proposals and moving forward in the DAO. Like, this is where the fun really begins. Here are the use cases. Number one, we have our DAO governance. So we already have a snapshot set up. Boom. Here we go. We got our snapshot here set up. That is a DApp craft. Are you talking about the... Where's peanut butter? I think I know what you're talking. It's like the one with the wires hanging out of it. That's a true OG piece, I tell you. Oh, I think there might be a... Nice. I got a Pope here. I love it when I get here in time for the Pope. Here is our boy Zoo. Listen. Let's go. My boy Zoo right here, I'm telling you. Just gotta feature this guy here. Yeah, that's a DApp craft DC. That's a DC helmet, I believe. So we have our DAO governance. So VP based on your total of report tokens. That's what we got so far, folks. So based on your number of report tokens, that is your voting power. So voting on or off reporters. That's the first kind of example. These are some examples on ways that you can use this report token. Of course, for deciding how we're going to handle, set free, payouts for reporters, how we're going to do all sorts of things in that manner, of course. But here's some things that I want to highlight, some opportunities. Number one, voting on or off reporters. Each reporter has 26 weeks that they are open to do their reporting. In that 26 weeks, they are earning those tokens. And when their 26 weeks ends, we're going to vote in the DAO whether or not... this is for our existing reporters, whether or not they will continue with that time slot, or whether or not we will replace them with another, whether or not we'll open that time slot for another reporter. See, we only have a fixed number of slots. Right now we have 6 time slots. So we can vote on reporters, and to vote on reporters, there's going to be a process. Number one, we have to vote as a community to open a new time slot. So we'll decide what time slots we want to open up, how many more we want to open up, because maybe we don't want to open up a bunch of, we don't want to have a bunch of different reports. Maybe we only want to we have Sunday that's open right now, so I would say we'd want to open a time slot for Sunday, right? So then we would vote in the DAO. What we would do is we would open our application, and you will be able to use your report token to submit an application. So if you want to submit an application, it's not just anybody. You have to actually have report tokens. So you actually have to pay a certain amount in report tokens. Here are some base ideas for incentives that we'll have to vote to approve in the DAO. But at the end of the day, you'll be able to vote who is going to be a reporter, who's not going to be a reporter. When we go through the application process and we decide and we select as who's going to be having the chance, that's when we're going to put up a DAO vote as to who gets selected, and the community at large is going to vote on the reporter. Now imagine that if you're watching Fox News or CNN or whatever mainstream or local broadcast station that you watch, imagine if you were able to vote on or off the broadcasters who appeal to you. That's a level of decentralized content and news that is just on a whole other level. And that's what we're offering here with this first example. We're going to be restructuring expand revenue distribution. So this is another example of what we could do. So right now, we are set that 50% of what comes through from the community page on expand goes towards upkeep towards the channel, and 50%, the other 50% gets divided between the reporters. And just to say, like in the last 6 months, we just had a payout like where each of the reporter at the end of the year, they had like $85 that we, or something like that, $85 that we sent to them. And that's a nice little treat, in addition to and imagine once we actually grow and that expand channel has like thousands of subscribers, and, by building this community together and telling our story here together, it's not just like on Patreon or on Twitch, like you have your own channel, right? You can't have like a team channel where like there's a division of revenues. So expand makes that possible. And so literally one of the things we could vote on is whether or not we want to change that. Do we want to make 100% of it distributed between the reporters? Actually, the last one that we did distribute 100% just because we wanted to give more out. At the end of the day, I think it's all about serving the community. So this is another example of how we can use these. Incentives for reporters. So this is another example on how we can use these tokens. So, for example, we could have a candidate reporter getting a 500 report token weekly for their reports. Official reporter get so there's a candidate status. So when you do the 26 week of your report, you're a candidate. When you get to that endpoint, if you're voted to stay on, like if you're voted on by the DAO to continue, and at that point you're like tenured, like you can either only get voted out by the DAO or decide to stop. It's not contract, like you don't have to keep doing it. But in order to keep getting that opportunity, that's the 26 week initial vetting period, you'll get 500 report tokens. And for the official reporters who after that point, they will actually get more report tokens for sticking around as OGs and their experience. They know what the culture is about. So we want to keep those reporters around. We could also do things where, there's special assignments. So for instance, like as you, the viewer, you could maybe change give a higher rate to like sort of like say, hey, no, check my thing out. Like I'm willing to give 1,000 or 2,000, but we might also have just like things from our partners, like Portion might say, hey, we want this covered and in the report. We might, like as our partner, offer them that we'll have like regular special assignments from our foundation, from our foundation DAO pool for rewards. So there's a lot of ways that we can do that. And that's all to say, like, we're giving people a reason to participate and earn for their participation in recording the history as it unfolds in the metaverse. Like we can't take a picture of we can take a picture of the internet, but if we want to capture what's happening here in the evolution of the metaverse, we need reporters. So that's what this whole ecosystem is built around. Not only having reporters, but making sure that the reporters reflect the needs and what the community wants as viewers. So here you'll see you get rewards as viewers as well. Holders get something like 20 report tokens per pope. Expand subscribers reward, you could get 5 report tokens per month by being an expand subscriber. So, not only by being, or we could do something where you're getting 1, token a month by being a follower. Like we can start to actually make sure the viewers are getting rewarded for participating not just in DCL but also in our community page as well. This is actually what the focus you're going to see in a bit in our roadmap. Like this, what we're seeing right here is the focus of what our next goal is. We're going to talk about the roadmap. But our next goal is all about automation of these reward system, getting our tokens and locked in a DAO where it's all automated, these rewards, it's secure, safe, that we have, our DAO active, that we have, our application process and figured out and our onboarding and all that good stuff. Of course, as I mentioned, application fees. So there will be a report token fee that's paid to apply to become a reporter. And yes, you do an interview. You are vetted, there are components that we're looking for. What's up, Mooney? Welcome to the party. We're talking about use cases for this report token. Viewer request topic. So viewers can also put a topic, and this is what I was talking about before, like in addition to the special assignment, you will be able to put up requests for different things that you want covered in the report. Let's take a second there. There's a lot of information there. I need to slow it down. I know I need to get through all this, but I need to take a second to breathe, people. Tell me in chat how you're feeling right now. I'm going to play a jam before we get into this roadmap. Tell me in chat how you're feeling, though. Y'all, like, I'm literally about to cry here. I gotta step out for a second. Like, this is a really special moment right here. And I'm, like, about to cry. I don't want to cry on camera, so I'm gonna step out for a second. Y'all, this is crazy. I can't even believe this shit. Cannot believe it. We're in 1 year ago, I financed a computer from Best Buy, and I said I'm going to start reporting history because all my friends need to see this and none of them are here. And one day they're going to want to talk to me and ask me about it. And I want to just be like, look, this is what you missed so far. Like, that was the initial intent of all of this. Nines for days. Nines for days. And we have, I think, like, legit, this is, you know, there's a lot of different communities, but I think a community is only as good as its mission. Doesn't matter how many people you have in that community. What matters is, why do you have that community? Why are you coming together? And I think we have one of the best reasons why we come together, people. I love this community. It just could be 3 of us, 4 of us, 4 million of us. We're just getting started, folks. We're at 1,815 followers on the channel. We've got this far. 1 year, folks. 1 year. From now, we're going to have all of this on a whole other level. Who's going to be here for next year's birthday? Y'all going to stick with me? House of David, Mooney, Obi-Wan. Wait, is this? Hey, Mooney, much love. I don't, you know, this is why I created those on Earth badges, because no matter what, I want to always be able to, no matter what, like, give back to these people who've been here from the beginning. Like, everyone's gonna, we're about to discover so much that's gonna unfold. So much is gonna happen. Some people are gonna go here. Some people are gonna go there. We all started here together, and I want to be able to always give back to those people. And we have in a lot of ways with those early report tokens, but let this airdrop be the next way I show you how much you mean to me. This report token drop is me giving you this, what we've built for so long. It's me giving that back to you. All right, let's do this. Here's what our roadmap looks like. This is what we're trying to accomplish this year. If we can get through this in the next year, trust me. We already got to update one thing, because here we are, it's birthday. So let's start from the beginning. Project roadmap, past, present, future. January 28th is our 1 year birthday. Let's go. After 1 year of reporting in Decentraland and building a trusted team, we are focused on the next set of goals. So that's right, we minted our report token. We set up our snapshot for DAO voting. And we set up our... oh, we got a duplicate there. Okay, that needs to be fixed. My bad, y'all. A little detail there. But it's worth noting that even before this, you've seen we built our HQ. We brought on this amazing team of reporters. Like, there's been so much in the last year that we've accomplished. But let's look forward. Today, on our 1 year birthday, our report token airdrop event. Here you are, right here. History. Our next step is through the next month, we're going to be working hard on this DCL platform contributor grant. So we're going to be applying for this grant so that we can do these next steps. Hopefully you will all support us so that we can build this out the way it can be. We're going to build out the automation for the P2E reward system for reporters and viewers. That's the number one first thing that we're going to do. Number two, we're going to launch the assignments via Expand community page. So on Expand, you'll be able to submit your assignments for the reporters, where they'll be able to accept, and all that, you know, will be automated for the token transactions, etc. Viewers can use report tokens to submit special assignments, offering higher reward payout to bribe reporters covering their topics. Then reporters can accept and submit assignments, create immersive access point. This is what we hope to by Q4 to be building. Create immersive access point, the meta archive for viewing reports inside of Decentraland. So basically what that's going to allow us to do is that all the content, all the experiences that we create together, right there in Decentraland, you'll be able to see them come back to life in some sort of memory well of sorts. And in that, you'll have to use your report tokens to go back to a day on Earth and see what was happening in the metaverse. Open reporting slots for Decentraland reporters in other languages. So as soon as we get all of this, I mean, this could even happen in parallel depending on the DAO, but when we open up slots, we can open up slots for different languages as well. So maybe we want to get multiple, we're going to have this in every language. This is going to be completely accessible. So that is our tokenomics document, and you can check it out on our website. What do y'all think about that? How do we feel? How are we feeling about that? Next up, we have this blog. This is important. Yo sé español. Oh, ok. Está bien. Yo puedo hablar en español. Introduction to the Decentraland Report by Kevin on Earth. Here we go. Oh, I love this picture. You can go through and read these. Listen, listen. This is lengthy. Look at this, yo. Like, this is the introduction to the Decentraland Report. I don't have to read through this right now. But if you would like, I would. You can just read through this blog by yourself as well. Because it's not just this blog, people. We have this introduction, reward systems overview, more details on the token, our meta archive, and a letter to the future, sending our love to the year 2020 plus 999. What do you think about that? If I were to read one of these, let's decide. Do we want to? I'm gonna make a poll. It is up to you. You decide. What is next? What are we about to do? We're going to check out the blog, or are we going to start airdropping these tokens? In the meantime, I'm also going to run a quick giveaway. Last opportunity here to stack a point. Exclamation point raffle in chat, and I'm going to add you here to the points for popes there. The airdrop of the token is going to take time, folks. So once we start doing that, it's going to be a non-stop, full-on mission towards. We got to drop these for the 9s, the 99s, the 999s, and we got to airdrop these to the. Let's see, we had the 999s and the Pope token holders. Yo, I love y'all. People are down for the blog. I love that. Because that's, I love that. That's what this is all about, folks. Listen, the token's going to get there. It's not like you're going to, let's be real. This wasn't designed for, a quick dump on Uniswap. Like, this was designed for a purpose, for us to do something together. Just the same way the On Earth badge was designed for us to be able to do something together. And the royalty tokens were meant to do something together. This report token is a new way for us to do things together. That's what it's about. It's not a pump and dump, folks. But y'all know that. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go through here. Listen, I'm going to go through the introduction and the letter to the future. The other stuff I would suggest you go through and you check out, but I'm going to go through the letter. I'm going to go through here the introduction and then the letter. Certain things truly... Let me actually do this while in Decentraland, while we're here. I'm just going to read it for y'all. Instead of just seeing this, I'm just going to read it for y'all. Actually, before that, let me do this stream, this giveaway. Actually, I'll do the giveaway right after this. Certain things truly become meaningful the moment you start doing them. We don't always realize how important something is, or will be until we go off our reservations and begin to play around. This playful discovery, I think, is an important part of what I found makes life meaningful. And most certainly, what brought me to the metaverse. The first time I streamed in Decentraland, it was to show a friend of mine what happened at an art gallery event that was put on by an artist named Mitch Palmer. I met Mitch at a Decentraland, he was my Decentraland neighbor originally. We both submitted these galleries for a contest in Vegas City. And after being selected to access these 2 plots of land for a whole year, I told myself I would use the power of that land to enrich our beloved creative community. By December 2020, I had already purchased my first land in Decentraland with the dream of creating a point of connection between myself and those who appreciated my artwork, which would be impervious to COVID-19. The metaverse of Decentraland not only presented a solution to pandemic isolation, but also empowered me as a creative. Knowing all too well the cost of organizing IRL events or galleries and the cost of maintaining them, it was amazing to imagine I could actually own land, host whatever art I want, not even pay annual property tax for that land, not have to maintain a structure or pay property insurance, and have no limits in terms of capacity or even the laws of physics. I began to experiment in what I felt was a world for creators by creators. As you can see, we're here in the MetaZoo, exactly an example. There was so much happening, and I felt everyone in the world was really missing out on a special time in history. I tried showing some friends and family, but not all of them were excited or willing or actually saw potential, and which at that point was far from realized. When I entered the metaverse as a user in 2020, the only person who joined me really was my wife, Pink Bambi. Most people I knew lacked the time, knowledge, or hardware to be able to have a truly functional metaverse experience. Not to mention if they reached the point where they had common questions where, what do I do here? Or where is everyone? And everything, amazing things that were happening, I wanted to show my friends and family. However, most wouldn't be available during the hours of those events that were happening very sporadically, and that is when I decided I would take it upon myself to attend and report on the event. So instead of telling my friends about some amazing art galleries I discovered over the weekend, I could actually show them. The reporting started January 28th, 2021, 1 year from today. And since then, my report has taken place every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As a full-time business owner, my time is already very limited. However, music, art, and technology are at the core of what excites me about life. After a 10-hour workday at my startup, Point Motion, stepping into a digitally limitless world felt like a natural endpoint after months stuck inside due to quarantine. As such, not only was I inspired by what I could do, but also from what everyone else was doing. One day, while exploring the digital landscapes of Decentraland, I stumbled across a protest statue and a historical monument by citizens of Hong Kong that gave me a resounding feeling of empowerment. Whether a full-on metaverse music festival with thousands of Decentraland citizens or an impromptu dance party at the MetaZoo International, with some close friends, I would make sure to be there so that whether now or in the future, people would really need to understand what exactly took place here. The way in which humans connect, interact, and explore was again in a grand transition. In our lifetime, we may only see these shifts happen once or twice. I was determined to make sure that these moments didn't drift away into the ether, and this undeniable urge drove me to finance this PC that I'm using right here and begin regularly live broadcasting for the first time in my life. I never had done a regular live stream. It was horrifying for me. But what would my friends and family really think? They really saw me as going off the deep end in my never-ending rant about Web3. I had been persecuted enough in my life already by creating what I believed in, regardless of how others felt about me. Something that actually brought a lot of pressure into my life and impacted the people I care about. If it wasn't for my wife's support and belief in what I do as a creator, I don't think I would ever have the courage to begin this. Within weeks of running my first Twitch YouTube live streams as the Decentraland Reporter, I knew that this duty was much bigger than myself. I began to really focus on highlighting talent in our community and attending events to shine a light on the work of artists. But honestly, they were also friends who I'd make in Decentraland. In this process, I'm proud to say that we captured some very special moments, to name a few. The first Decentraland birthday, the first casino events, the Atari HQ launch, the release of wearables reports for reporters, deadmau5's performance at the Metaverse Festival, the first Jay-Z event in Decentraland, the first town hall in Decentraland, the Playboy Winter event. The Decentraland Report became not just a channel, but a place for the community's story to be told. A lot of people come from the outside and they try to explain what's happening, but the Decentraland Report became an avenue for actual metaverse creators to proclaim their place in history for themselves. So before some large companies come along to claim to have launched the first XYZ, we can still recognize the grassroots pioneers through our report. I knew this was bigger than me, and I knew that I didn't have nearly enough time to capture every special moment that was taking place or edit every video. That is when I decided that the Decentraland Report wouldn't end with me, but rather just be a starting point. I was fortunate to be approved by the community to bring on a video report editor, so they gave me a grant, who I brought on Stefan Kimme. Shout out to Stefan, the biggest blessing to the report. I can't even tell you. If you guys appreciate me, you should appreciate Stefan 10 times over, because this website looks amazing because of Stefan. So much happens behind the scene because of this guy. I can't even tell you. So shout out to Stefan. And shout out to everybody who's been behind the scenes, the reporters. To say I was blessed, to me, that person is an understatement. You will see that there are so many people who play a large role in realizing this vision. But I couldn't say any of them are more impactful and true to the mission than Stefan. With the initial grant, I was able to pay him for 10 episodes edited. He went ahead and made 20. He was like me. He was excited about what we're actually doing here. With edited videos coming every week to perfect our report, and partnering with a brilliant forward-thinking investor, we managed to secure 5 plots of land that would then become the home for our news station. With a built-in screen for on-the-scene viewers and building design that came to me in my sleep, which represents how the strength of our idea can hold up the weight of history that comes after it. A single and selfless seed at the bottom, holding up an unfolding story. Stop through the Decentraland Report HQ and you will see what I mean. Each floor would unlock as we reach new viewer milestones. We started an event called NF Tuesday. Shout out NF Tuesday. The scavenger hunt that took place in the metaverse. I wanted to continue sharing the works of everyone in the community, but wanted to do so in a way that was fun and a unique experience every time. Of course, if you're hosting friends at your house, you want them to have a good time. After some brainstorming, it was decided that every week an event we hold to this day, we would come together for a challenging series of questions to find the latest hotspots in Decentraland. This became a fun way to introduce new members of our community to basic control skills, as well as show them where things were happening, whether to play, hang out, win NFTs, or laugh at our humble host as I tiptoe around technical difficulties like my camera. This regular event was just our little way to come together as a community and be a part of history ourselves. So much in storytelling comes by focusing on the story, but in the metaverse you can't share the full picture without including the amazing people in and around it. After months of good times, I remember talking to my good friend Peanut Butter and mentioning that we should find a way to decentralize the report so that it could live long after our time on Earth. I hope that 200 years from now, when Decentraland doesn't even look anything like what we know it as today, people could turn back time and see what things were like here at these nascent stages. The people that were here, the things that we created, the challenge that we were coming across, how we chose to conquer them. If this report was going to be actually useful, it had to come from more than just one person. A single perspective would not only be a disservice, but also a failure to represent the multicultural and dynamic ecosystem that we have. That's when I decided I needed more people to help me report. There were already other streamers. However, a lot of it stayed mostly in the realm of the casino night and the giveaways. I didn't feel like those streams would be sufficient to tell the story. I needed to find people who cared about telling the story as well as make it worthwhile while they're joining us in the team. I requested another grant from Decentraland, and this time to pay for wearables which could be earned upon completing a certain number of reports. Each report would be a minimum of 1 hour, and each person would have an assigned day or time slot. I opened up applications, and while there were many different applicants, I made it a point to also go out and handpick creators in the space who were already really walking the walk. After a process of interviewing and scoring, we walked out as a team of seven reporters. One person couldn't continue with us, each with their own day of the week. Most of them frequented places like Wondermine to earn wearables, so the idea of streaming 1 hour a week and earning wearables, but also much more, obviously, as you see, we cover in these blog posts, was actually more profitable and beneficial for their personal goals. For more than 6 months, we have been hosting our report, and Stefan has been cataloging them. We made amazing partnerships, like working with Expand Gaming to create a more interactive community page than any other platform that I've personally been on. The CEO really understood and believed in our vision, even creating specific features designed to serve our community, something no other social media company would have ever done for us. We moved closer to decentralization as we minted our report token and established our DAO. People, this is all in 1 year, my goodness. 2021 was the birth of the Decentraland Report, starting from one person sharing our story to friends, to now a full team sharing our story to the world. That's mind-blowing. As we move forward after 1 year of reporting, our goal stays the same: historic preservation of the metaverse. However, our approach is about to become a lot more advanced. Rewards will be automated, our report will be experienced while immersed in Decentraland to travel through time, and our team will grow to include other languages, backgrounds, time zones, and preferences. We have created here the first participate to earn news station to serve the metaverse, and hopefully one day we will be able to look back and know that although we may be on Earth, our ideas and our willingness to pursue them, they were out of this world. And that is the introduction to the Decentraland Report. How is chat doing? Is chat asleep? TJ Saucier in the house. Let's go. Let me reopen this. If you did not get into the raffle, I just clicked resume here. That first town hall was a heated one, folks. Yo, TJ Saucier, much love. Glad to see you, bro. We're definitely gonna make it, man. You got that on Earth badge. I'm gonna do my best to help. Let's go. Obi-Wan, much love. Word. A1 since day one. That's big facts. Obi-Wan, much love. Connect. Mooney, much love. Iconic. Good to see you. 1 year birthday. Deuces, much love. Happy birthday to everybody. The other thing, y'all can go through the other blogs. I'm going to get to the report token drop momentarily. But the other thing I want to do here before getting to that is our letter to the future. Folks, my dream is that this will live for another 999 years. So this is my letter to the future. Are you ready for this letter to the future? A letter to your blank. I wrote this on an airplane, by the way. A letter to your blank from everyone at the Decentraland Report. I was like dead sleep. Dear Not 2020 plus 999. Why did I put 2020? God, forgive me. Can you believe it has been nearly 1,000 years of the report? You may be wondering a few things. Did you plan... Let me actually get this backdrop here. Dear year 2022 plus 999. Can you believe it? It's been nearly 1,000 years of the report. And you may be wondering a few things. Did you plan for the report to still exist after this long? Possibly one of the longest running news broadcasts in human history? Yes, that is exactly how we planned it. Big or small companies can rise or fall, but when we introduce decentralization, we introduce immutability. By letting go and allowing our report to be owned by all, I knew it could never be destroyed. I hope you have been able to learn from our reports and see that although we weren't perfect, we didn't sacrifice perfect for progress. We didn't sacrifice progress for perfect. There isn't anything else to say other than continue telling our story. Handed off from one generation of reporters to another, this channel should always be a voice that comes from within our creative community, lifting up those who dare to pioneer in service of the greater good. Sincerely, Kevin on Earth 999. Put that in a test tube. Send that into the future. Let's go. 9, live forever, bro. Listen. One of the things people don't understand about the number 9 is that we're actually looking at it at the wrong angle. If you look at 9 from another angle, it actually becomes like a Fibonacci like circle, like a spiral. Take a shot at it. Take a 9 and just rotate it a bit. If you were to rotate a 9, you'd see it's like a little spiral. 6-9 all day. Let's go. All right, y'all. It's time for the heavy lifting here. Numbers, it's, everything serves its purpose, Let's see. I'm going to pull up this list here. All right, I'm kind of dreading this, but we got to get into it, folks. So first thing I'm going to start doing, I'm going to turn on some music. We're going to jam out at MetaZoo. So here's the plan. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and see all the 9 on Earth badge holders. And then we're going to send those out. And then we're going to go through the 99s. We're going to send those out. We're going to go through the 999s and send those out. And then we're going to do the Pope points and we're going to send those out. And that'll be our mission. So let's try and get through that quickly, efficiently. We'll, y'all, by all means, don't have to stick around the whole time. This is literally dirty work here that I got to do. Got to get my hands dirty. Alright, let me get this tunage going. You're going to see me popping around, exploring things. Here we go.
Much more you need to know other than life. It's all about the love you put into your thought that goes into your work and gives you room to grow. Yeah, I like that. Growth, it's all about the work you did because you thought a love within your life with the one you chose. What you see is what you get. I would bet that you never heard nothing so fresh. For every song I hear about sex, drugs and stuff that I won't test. 50 shots into my chest. For the first person that can guess where I'm from, what I did. CEO appoint motion. Drenched in sweat, I'm soaking. You won't see me coasting, swerving when my lane ain't open. For my summer babe scoping, my homies selling dope in the projects. I'm about to give you a pill that you ain't popped yet, and it's the red one. Take a second, settle into this new dimension. Leave you guessing on the next one. Start to lessen your connection to the matrix. We in chains with music that's just tasteless. But I wanna change this. But will you embrace it? I don't know. Guess I can only do me. It's all about the love you put into your thoughts, goes into your work, that gives you room to grow. Ain't much more you need to know. For the record, this album is not an admission of guilt, a profession of hate, but it is a declaration of what I've experienced. I do believe the things I've experienced in my life, few will in such a small period of time. And this music that I made, it just covers a part of it that my words could never express. The feelings that I went through, the ups, the downs. I want to give a shout out to my boy Positions. Such a talented producer, helped me a lot on this album. Also, a shout out to Fresh from DE. Man, if it wasn't for you, I could not get this message so clear. Thank you, man. I want to thank my wife. Without you, none of this would be possible. Thank you for believing in me. If you take the time to listen, you're gonna hear my truth, my story. So for this, I present to you, for the record.
Pink Bambi says, sorry for interrupting, guys, but no, we like it when Pink Bambi's here. UMAC is putting the Pink Bambi emote in chat right for you now. What is good, Carnadazzle? What is up? She got shy, she said. Oh, sometimes it happens. I understand. Literally, would not be 99 without Bambi. That is big facts.
Sophistication losing as I pull up in my ride. The whole city rooting that I honestly might cry. They know what the kid is doing. They riding by my side. Boy, booming. Maybe, baby, just slow down. Would you believe me if I said that my...
Whoop! I am about to drop these tokens for these 9s. Did I feed Toaster? I didn't actually. Well, I'm sorry. I'm figuring out, doing a calc right now. What the heck's? All right, y'all, here we go. First batch ready to go. Each 9 on Earth badge holder is going to get 8,333,333 report tokens. Let's go. If you're a 9 and you're here right now, just drop your 9 in chat. Oh, don't worry, you gonna get some goodies. You coming up next. Listen, I never gave out 8 million anything, let alone 300 million. Today, we're gonna give away 300 million report tokens to our On Earth badge. I never gave 300 million anything. Today's happening. Yeah, that's a good idea. Guess it wants me to be on Ethereum. What? What? There we go. Okay. Okay, I gotta export this as a CV now. This is tough. All right. Mississippi Queen. I gotta format this CSV. All right. All right, here we are. We got our list of addresses. Are you ready? Asking me to have more Matic. Well, sheesh McGeesh. Let me try this. This is my second option. Here we go. First one sent out. I'm just gonna freaking do this by hand. Oh, that's funny. Maybe chat has an idea on like a multi-token sender that I could use that would work. I love Polygon. There it is. All the nines. We got our nines taken care of. Oh, let's go. Love them wings. Well, we just dropped the tokens to our 9 on Earth badge holders. So if you're wondering how you can see, if you're a 9 on Earth badge holder, how you can see that in your wallet, what you're gonna do here is you're gonna go here, you're gonna get this transaction address. Darn, it's not copyable. Those should be hyperlinked and make it easier. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the token address. Let's see. How did I do it last? There's a contract address, folks. So what you're gonna do is like you're gonna go into your MetaMask. You're gonna go under assets. You can import tokens, and then you just put that token under token contract address, and it'll come up and it'll show your. And you have to make sure you're on Polygon network. But that address I dropped in chat there. Oh, and by the way, UMAC, you just won yourself a Pope point. Connect Eddie, you won 2, and DCL Tour Guide, you won 2, and for I'm gonna pick 5 people. All right, if your name come up there, you just drop your ETH address in chat. UMAC, Connect Eddie, DCL Tour Guide, Furioto, and Mac Donum. Drop your ETH address in chat. You get some extra report tokens coming your way. I'm going to reopen the raffles here. MacDonum, all you have to do is put in your ETH address there. You just won the raffle. So no need to put exclamation point raffle. You just won, bro. Just drop your ETH address there for me, bro. I think I'm still waiting on Connect Eddie and UMAC, if UMAC's around. All right, let's jump into these 99s. Time for the next batch.
Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home.
This is not a beat.
Perdi noção de toda vez que quebrei o coração e joguei fora aquela roupa que esconde a risada, a graça, a vida, então basta. Acordando todo dia de ressaca, das viradas tomando cachaça, da pinga misturou cachaça, sozinho pensando na praça. Que eu acho, se não me preste nem vale preocupar, estou melhor deixando ela pra lá. Amor vem, nem vale procurar, mas aonde que eu acho, aonde que eu acho, ela me serve, quero lhe ocupar, pá. Não aguento deixar ela pra lá, não tô errado, nem prece falar. Aonde te acho, aonde te acho, eu tô procurando, né? Ok. 25 years came to a different end. Most
You already know how we do, TJ.
probably one of them. Oh, here we go again. Type on Tinder, then I send. If you're looking for the real thing, you can just forget about it.
People, DCL Curations has 10 99 on Earth badges. And these were purchased, my friend. Straight OG. What a G. What a real one. Held tightly. He did sell a couple, but well done.
Vou falar dos dois jeitos, so you know. O mais você aprende, the more you grow. Believe in there's more. Acredita em amor. I know you don't know quem eu sou, but if you would have me, sei que eu vou. Believe in there's more. Acredito em amor. Se não me preste, nem vale preocupar. Estou melhor deixando ela pra lá. Amor vem, nem vale procurar. Mas aonde que eu acho? Aonde que eu acho? Ela me serve, quero lhe ocupar.
Shout out to Mobster with the 499 on Earth badges, holding it down. Theo Fando with 3 on Earth badges right here. Let's see, Zechariah with 2. UMAC with 2. UMAC is a 99 on Earth badge holder as well as a 9 on Earth badge holder. So at this point, UMAC is the queen of Decentraland Report. Her voting power is major right now. Iconic DeFi coming through with the 1. And Otazi with 1. Yeah, baby, is the pizza ready? Okay. You asked me if I'm on a laptop. Gonna give yourself arthritis. Chill, bro. Please tell me you're not. No, I'm on a PC, bro. Listen, you see I'm here focused. There are more than 99 owners than... Yeah, exactly. That's true. Right now, literally, if you had a 999 on Earth badge right now, I'm pretty sure you actually get more of a share than if you are a 99 on Earth badge holder. Because there's less 90, not all 999 have been sold. I think it's like 90. Mm. 82. Let's go 999s. This is a sweet track. You guys should hear this track. This is a dope track.
I'm trying to refine my mind. So many obstacles, but I got time. Outcome is probable that I won't find what I'm looking for. Not some limousines, cheese, and some video. Try world peace in the best case scenario. The world's prepared to grow, so I'ma let you know. This ain't fantasy or fiction. It's just one man's conviction. I might not complete the mission, but I'll push on the vision. So many want to be there to give up. That's not what I'm about. There's always gonna be that one out there to make you doubt. Shut them out. So I think I can. Hope is in my hand, but life's a roller coaster, man. It's rough enough, not enough can stomach it. But if I got the belly, then tell me why not just run with it. Some are rich. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but mostly off the sake of others. See, that's the sad thing. I'm not trying to rain on their parade. I'm just saying the world fuck if it gets set that way.
Zero Crow, is there a way that I can, like, I have it all in my Excel file that I can multi-send? I was trying to use this right here. You know. Okay. I'm going to open up. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to open up the giveaways. If you want to get some report tokens, just type exclamation point chat in the exclamation point raffle in chat. I'm going to be right back. And then when I get back, I'm going to raffle off some points for some tokens, and then we're going to send out these 99s. Trying to see if there's anyone in chat who has a tool I can use. To like multi-send like this token. Like this website that I'm trying to, it said I needed 100 Matic in my wallet to multi-send this. Like I can't really do that right this second. Oh, I got your Addy for Ryoto. Trying to figure out what's the easiest way to do this. Hold on one second. There's only one way to do this. Okay, we got our thing here. Got our list of recipients. It should work here. It says I need at least 100 freaking Matic in my wallet. Bull spit. Okay. This is Bullocks. This one's also requiring me to have 50 Matic in my wallet, which I don't have right now. Basically, I gotta set it all freaking manually because of that. Well, we can stop complaining or we can start doing here. If there's any other suggestions in the meantime from chat, let me know. I'm going to grab a slice of pizza. Yeah. It is an ERC-20. Appreciate you, Free Smoke. It is pretty fire right now. Nothing beats DiGiorno, right? Actually, I think this is called something else. Sorry. Oh God, I love Elio's. Appreciate the hype, brother. Appreciate you being hype, brother. All right, I'm just gonna start banging these out right here. From top to bottom. I wish I had some wings though.
to live the truest lives, only to find that your belief was the true decline. But here we are, once again, judges picking and choosing which rules to bend, arresting innocent people, man, I knew a friend. Here we go again, no time to turn again, only the stars will guide the wise to the promised land. So stop looking down on your problems, Dan. Open up your heart to the heaven that's around you. Don't let up, let it ground you.
Evergreen willows lead the way, and the stars illuminate the sky. They say we won't, but not today. We got power on our mind, flying low, so low. They won't tell us
Hear this truth and you may grow.
flying low. They won't tell us
Hear this truth and you may grow. Welcome to the age of illuminating us. Welcome to the age of I got something that you gon' Welcome to the age of Aquarius. The world might not seem fair to us, but played as such, you prepare your lunch and you force yourself to eat it too. Reality is merely what you believe is true. So I walk on the path to the promised land. Before I leave, give a kiss on my mama's hand. A lot of things in the world that can stop a man, but with the proper state of mind, we can stop the chance.
I never knew you'd take me here. I never knew you'd take me here.
I never realized that giving you a piece of me would be so exhausting, folks. I'm 34 in right now. Can I get a plug for my pants? Absolutely. Gen X noob, please. You're an honored badge holder. Please drop the info. Drop the link there in chat. I am working on the 99s right now. I am 34 in. I'm a cartoon character. All right, so I'm 33 in here, folks. I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break. I will be back, and I will be continuing our mission here together. not impatient. But you know, even in the meantime, there's stuff trying to hold me back. Like temptation and such. Damn. Just can't get out of my head. You see, it's getting in. That toxic hypnotic feeling is slipping in, licking on your lips again. You say you only want a flavor. Can get the whole thing, do yourself a favor. Cause if there's one thing that I know you can't let go, especially cause I'm the best, nothing you do can mess with my success. So hold up, stop, wait a minute, because I didn't finish. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in? I know you hear me, I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason, you ain't going nowhere, I got your freedom. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in? I know you hear me, I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason, you ain't going nowhere, I got your freedom. I tried, yeah, I tried, but every time she's there, I can hardly stand aside. And every time we touch, my body gets a rush, but it ain't nothing more, my mind just stuck on lust now. Cause if there's one thing that I know you can't let go, especially cause I'm the best, nothing you do can mess with my success. So hold up, stop, wait a minute, because I didn't finish. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in? I know you hear me, I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason, you ain't going nowhere, I got your freedom. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in? I know you hear me, I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason, you ain't going nowhere, I got your freedom. I really dig that track, I want to hear that again. Top right now, and it's a slow one, but it feels good. It's a good thing I'm not impatient. But you know, even in the meantime, there's stuff trying to hold me back, like temptation and such. Damn, just can't get out of my head. You see, it's getting in. That toxic hypnotic feeling is slipping in, licking on your lips again. You say you only want a flavor, can get the whole thing, do yourself a favor. Cause if there's one thing that I know you can't let go, especially cause I'm the best, nothing you do can mess with my success. So hold up, stop, wait a minute, because I didn't finish. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in? I know you hear me, I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason, you ain't going nowhere, I got your freedom. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in? I know you hear me, I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason, you ain't going nowhere, I got your freedom. I tried, yeah, I tried, but every time she's there, I can hardly stand aside. And every time we touch, my body gets a rush, but it ain't nothing more, my mind just stuck on lust now. Cause if there's one thing that I know you can't let go, especially cause I'm the best, nothing you do can mess with my success. So hold up, stop, wait a minute, because I didn't finish. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in?
I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason. You ain't going nowhere. I got your freedom. I know you hear me talking, but are you listening? Or are you giving in? I know you hear me. I've spoken clearly. All you want is a reason. You ain't going nowhere. I got your freedom.
Pandora's box, locked inside a dungeon, only summoned upon horror sauce. Something that's been coming since the Knights of Camelot. Return from the land of spam and pot. Let me grab my crotch, cause I'm wondering, what's this feeling rumbling? Rising to my tummy, now the kick drunk, he's coming in like, okay, y'all pretend like you can't feel this right. Okay, you know that we don't play.
Hey operator, can you help me please? I got this rocket inside of me. It feels right to ride. The bright lights. Hey operator, I swear it's an emergency. I'm about to go to leave the other ship behind me. It feels right to ride. The bright lights,
Hold on, stop for a minute. Drop this gimmick cause we need to finish. Find a lock, can't pick it. Doors to see and find our limits, unfortunate. Most people never uncover it, let alone open it. Hoping this will pass. So plenty of ass and plenty of cash, but property, drug them all the hypocrisy. Obviously, this body we adopted has a lot of these results of our dichotomies. What's wrong, does that make sense? It's alright, I got patience. The delivery is just latent, gotta break into you.
attracted to you, now I'm static. Now these flames keep on rolling, so I'ma tell you one last time. Can you help me please? I got this fucking flame inside of me. Feels right. Slide.
Temptations that's inside of me, always gonna be a part of me. He's a homeless man when the richer man is who it's hard to be. All I see is poverty, not just where my eyes can see. Gold and silver line the teeth of the beast that sits inside of me. But I never had time to find my peace, spending all my cash to find release. Will I break down? Probably, unless I dig inside to see if there exists a fire that's been spoken of. How do I begin to trust when all I've known was broken love?
Destinations, life from the low. Release them, no tension, and let them know. No, they say, don't give your heart away, no. But you gotta give your heart away. Fall defend us, and never back down, cause it's in our nature to defend us, and we to look above all the hate that shakes, makes, and breaks us. No shame, cause I mean, I'll be free, it's burning up now. Burning up now, na na na, na na na. Burning up now, burning up now. It's burning up now. It's burning up now. Da da da.
If you only knew the way I think of you, you'd think it too. 'Cause every time I see your face, I know it's true, it's only you. Can you hold me now? Wrap your arms around me, your lovely touch has found me. I feel lonely now, I like your company, so baby, comfort me.
Wait, come on, 1 minute. Don't you push it past my limit. No, I sacrificed about everything. I told you that I'm with it. So come home with me and open the possibility of this hopeless dream. Blow some steam, nothing more, or so it seems. I'd fly away for just a night with you.
People, we are in business. Our 99 on Earth badge tokens are delivered. They've all been sent. Let me see, where's chat? Let me find chat here. Where's chat? Let's go. Chats, I'm loving what's going on in chat right now. Check your pants for male model. They seem to have some overlap. Any 99s in the house right now? Are there any 9s or 99s in the house right now, actually? Iconic DeFi, UMAC, check your Polygon wallet. You go to Polygon Network, add the contract. Tell me, are your tokens sitting there nice and snugly Let's go, deuces. Tell me what you're seeing on your end. Oh, UMAC, we're in business. Let's go. Alright, let's get to work on these 999s. Hey, let's go. Let's get to these triple nines.
If you only knew the way I think of you, you think it too. 'Cause every time I see your face, I know it's true, it's only you. Can you hold me now? Wrap your arms around me, your lovely touch has found me. I feel lonely now, I like your company, so baby, comfort me.
Say there are some pretty legendary 999 on Earth badge holders. Look at this whale who's also a 999 on Earth badge holder. Look at this. Amazing. Look at this. People. Chat. Come on. Alright, y'all. Ready to start sending out this next batch. I got all the names. How's everybody doing in chat? Let me check in on chat. I get in the zone because I got to get through it. World of Warcraft, that's big facts. That's big facts. Would not exist. Chillin' Bay. Welcome to the Decentraland Report. If you're here just checking in today, somebody in chat fill them in on what's happening right now. Your boys got to stay focused, all right? Back to work.
Can't stop chasing something you believe in. We love it so much we don't even need a reason. You can't stop chasing something you believe in. Chasing the street. You can't stop chasing the. You can't stop chasing.
So you're saying I'm a 999 holder. How do I get on the board? Deuces, do you mean how do you... Oh, you share the playlist. I got you. If you're a 999 on Earth badge holder, you're automatically going to get this. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm manually sending this to each and every one of you, so I love you all. All right, I'm going to start sending these out to these 999s. This is the last batch right here for y'all for today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll do one more raffle at the end. So I'm going to open up the raffle. I'm going to go through these 999s, and then we'll do raffle off some more points, and then I'll give away the Pope ones. There's like, I have to really, it's a process I'm going to have to go through. So I'm probably going to do that on Thursday after NF Tuesday. But I will do a raffle for some more points towards that. Today I'm just gonna we'll take care of the badge holders.
trying not to sweat. Did some stuff without the net. This will be the year that we won't forget. 1999, I don't know anything goes. Do you wanna be as long as you know consequences? Living for living defenses. You act just today. You know just think I'm up to step. The life running on set. Then I might cast you thug. The group came in the man. A scandal from arm and hammer. So cool grid and a baby mama. Check my life on the back of factors. Stack of coaching. We know answers. If you can't flip, you for raise. Think it was the ones that do it for days. Get back home. Things are wrong. I knew that it was bad all along. Before you left us up to a ball of power.
My MetaMask just locked up. Like it's not like it's being really weird. I wonder if they have like a spam thing that they're hitting me with right now. And I can't even go on the Matic network thing, Explorer, because Matic's screwing the pooch too. I was so close. What do I do? Polygon is Polygon. Where was I even on the list at this point, to be honest? Okay, let's try. I do see 9F4. So just try and let's keep trying. Interesting. This is really weird. Alright, I'm just gonna put the transactions in. They'll process eventually. We are done.
Great wave, you don't need no sign.
Let's go.
I seen ace of spades on Labor Day, and trust me, I ain't received no dime. They ask me how you be so kind. I ask you how can you be so blind. You don't have to be so wild. Why you wanna see the same style and just compare to y'all? Something like everything on the radio, me I just fade it though. Because I know I got my music, and I know just how to use it. Yes, I know just how to use it. So when your car broke down and you can't get to work, when you spilled you salt on your favorite shirt, expedience is what you wanna say.
Oh, thank you. So there were only 82. There were only 82 of those 999 on Earth badges, and there were 99 of the of those 99. So like, not enough people have actually purchased the 999 on Earth badge, and I wasn't going to include myself in that division, like the badges that I still hold, like that haven't been purchased. So yeah, if you were a 999 on Earth badge holder, you lucked out. Like there were only 82 holders out there for the 999. So hey, let's go! I free smoke. So let's see, right now there are 30 of these transactions that are still processing, so give it a little time. Polygon's going slow right now. Tried speeding it up. But y'all, on Thursday I will get to work on, let's see, pick winner. Pick winner. House of David, I Free Smoke, Chagas Rodrigo, Vitalis, and THCPEC. Drop your ETH address in there. I'm going to throw some Pope points for you. On Thursday, we'll give out the tokens for the Pope holders. It would have been sent to whatever address that's on that you're holding the badge on. So if you go on to the Matic network, it is a Polygon token. So what you're gonna actually have to do, and you're gonna have to go on to. Let me turn off the music real quick. Here. So you're gonna have to go on to your MetaMask. All right, you're going to go onto MetaMask and you're going to go to assets. Well, first of all, you're going to switch to Matic network in the top. So where it says Ethereum, switch that to Matic network. You go into assets, scroll to the bottom, and you'll see import tokens. You're going to click that, and you're going to put in the contract address, which is right here. I'm going to give you the contract address. And I'll probably make these instructions on the Discord channel. So once you do that, you put that into import token in your Matic network. It'll come up in there. And without further ado, before I sign off, are there anyone here who has their token confirmed? Is UMax still here? All right. The first vote here for us. All right, I tried to do something here. Let's see if it works. All right. All right, y'all. First proposal right here. The eagle has indeed landed. This is Snapshot. This is where we are doing our off-chain voting, folks. We have set up a DAO here, channel here on Snapshot. I'm not gonna vote on this. Y'all go ahead and vote. Let's see. When you voted, let me know so I can see. This is what Decentraland runs theirs on. Let's go. We got a yes. 1.2 million votes. Much love. Let's see who gave us the first yes here. DCL tour guide. Let's go. You know what? I want you to take your time. I don't want to bias you. Take your time. Read through it. This is going to be available until... I don't know why it only gave us like... Okay, everyone who's here, who's here, has the chance to decide by the end of the night. Your duty, read through the tokenomics document and approve this so we can move forward with the platform contributor grant. Or we should make more revisions and we can discuss that. I ain't gonna vote. I'm gonna let y'all decide. Without further ado, I think our mission here is mostly successful. Free Smoke got his vote in there. Let's see if he voted for it. Here we go. Yes. People, we're moving forward. Next stop, DCL Platform Contributor Grant. We're going to work together to put that... we're going to put that together, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to put that up for voting on the DAO to approve before we submit it, and it's going to get ready, y'all. Things are about to get real. Things are about to get real. We got a whole plan. How do I confirm token? Says I can't vote. There is a chance that maybe you are one of the 31 people who are still in queue. I would confirm your token by going into your MetaMask. If you go to Matic Mainnet and you go to your assets, so you have the Matic Mainnet network in your MetaMask. If so, you can go there and you go to assets. You can go to import token. And this is, I believe that is the contract address. No, it's right here. Hold on. This is the contract address right here, but let me get you. One you can copy. Okay. Here's the real. No, darn it. Oh, wait, yep, that is it. Yeah, so, okay, so that is the contract address. Oh, wait, what? No, that's not the contract address. Here we go. This is the contract address. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Here we go. The community is in support. I love it. Let me let everybody know right now. Let me just announce it. There we go. I've announced it so everyone has an opportunity to vote here. But let's go. Crows is clearly an OG here. The studio in London, much love. All right, y'all. Looks like we're on our way. Next stop, DCL tour guide, Fractillions, Perseus, Big Ben, all of us, Raven, Peanut Butter. We got to get to work on this DCL grant. I already got some schematics on paper. Gonna bust it out. By the end of this month, we're going to we're going to show the community that we have a vision and just there's no limit here, folks. Graph call, let's go. After I received the tokens, did you connect? That's right, you have to be connected. That's right, you have to be connected. Make sure that you're connecting in the top right. Y'all, I'm calling it a night. Good stuff, good work. Happy birthday. And thank you, MetaZoo, for hosting us. And thank you, everybody, for being with us for these 365. And there may be many more to come. You can connect it. You do have that network in your MetaMask, and you do have like an address. So when you add that network to your MetaMask, you'll have it. If somebody doesn't mind showing Mooney like how to add the Matic network to his MetaMask, you can also Google it. That's where you're gonna add the asset. You're gonna import the token, put the contract address. Mooney, let me know if you have any trouble with that, and I'll help you out. Hit me. We'll talk on the Discord chat. And I'll be jumping in the Discord channel, like updating that and putting instructions and stuff. So, people, this is just the start. I'm excited. Got you. Mooney probably. I think he might. All right, y'all. Until next time, looks like we are moving forward with our tokenomics document. Community is pretty ready behind it. I love it. We are now making use of our report tokens. It's a new era. All right, y'all. I will see you on NF Tuesday. Make sure y'all catch tomorrow's stream. Perseus will be live. And you can find all your information now that you need right here on the Decentralandreport.com. So if you ever want to come in and check in on our schedule, here you go. Saturday, Perseus, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Easy like that. All right, y'all.